G'day guys, so in a recent video I talked about taking a new champ to rank 4 and it's going to be Tigra. So this is a champion that I'm not completely comfortable with. It's sort of a bit like Gallon, but in a different way. Like there's a lot of skill involved with using Tigra, much more than I think with Gallon. So I'm taking this champion up as a bit of a challenge to me to really get in depth with Tigra and really start being able to master her properly so I can use her effectively in Battlegrounds especially, but also maybe Alliance War and future content down the track. She's going to be my second Mystic rank 4 alongside Dr. Doom. So two of the, I think, the best Mystic rank 4s going around at the moment. So I'm really happy to have both of them at rank 4 now. And yeah, let's test her out in some gameplay. I'll show the final PI first though. It's 22,530. And I think that puts her, does put her actually in the top row with our champions, our top prestige champions such as Nick Fury, Nimrod, Doom. So yeah, right at the top row with those boys. Alright, so I thought I might as well start off in Realm of Legends. It's a great testing ground, of course. Now, I think Tigra, all the gameplay you see is from Sig 120 Tigra. It might be Sig 100 or 120. It's in that region. I've taken it up to Sig 140 now because I did record this a few days ago. Because I know that obviously the higher Sig, the better. Especially for stuff like Battlegrounds where you really want, long duration on your phases. I don't know what they're called. The icons, But yeah, so I'm getting better with her. I know she's a champion that a lot of people are really good at, and I want to be a lot better with her, obviously, because she's a really effective champion at neutralizing, getting the ruptures on, getting a bunch of special damage, being unblockable during those special attacks as well. She's a really, really amazing champion, and definitely something that I need. I think in Battlegrounds is a strong neutralizer. Now I do have a rank 3 Rintrah as well, but I think Tigra offensively has better potential, especially once you get really skilled with her, which I intend to do over the next weeks and months. So yeah, she's a really good champion. I'm getting better with her. We've got a 55-second Winter Soldier kill there, which I think is really good. I know there's obviously, you can definitely do it quicker with a rank 4 with suicides on. And we are running just the Nick Fury and Deadpool synergy to get to make her a bit more suicide friendly, because she's not the most suicide friendly champion in the world, but being able to finish fights quickly can help with suicides because you don't take as much recoil damage as other champions. And yeah, so a lot of the gameplay you'll see today, I'm not going to be playing very well. That's just because I'm still learning the champion, and I wanted to show you guys where I'm at with this champion right now. So if you want to, give me tips and tricks with how I should be approaching these fights. In fact, we're going to quit that one. Let me just find the actual proper fight. Oh yeah, I remember. Sorry, we actually quit out of that Realm of Legends run just because I wasn't too happy with the spacing with Captain Marvel's heavy. It was a bit harder to punish than Winter Soldiers. But so now we're into Act 8 actually. I think the second or third quest. I'll have it down here below, so you guys can find this fight if you need for reference. But yeah, so Silver Surfer here. I didn't choose like any particular path. I just wanted to see like what her damage would be like in Act 8. Because obviously that is the most recent story content out. Made a bit of a mistake dexing that special one. I normally don't have any issues with that. And we did lose our different modes there, so we have to throw a special one to get one of them back, which I think is what we do. Yeah, we get that orange one back, the primal sense. The senses, that's what they're called. I was calling them phases. But we get a nice heavy punish to the special one there, because her heavy has a lot of reach, and I'm still getting better at timing the heavy so that you're not too late with punishing specials and heavies, because I know with some champs it's like impossible, like you can't heavy punish their specials at all. But I think with a lot of champs it is possible, so I'm getting better at the different matchups and working out how to really time Tigra's heavy attack well. And obviously you can do a lot of tricks with that, like throwing light attacks, so you can get closer to the enemy while they're throwing the special, but that's still a long way away from me. Yeah, so Tigra is a really, really fun champ once you get her going. Still getting better with her. I don't know why I put a special 1 there. But I wanted to see if we could phase the special 2, and we couldn't quite. I thought maybe we might. It might work if we let go of the heavy a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. Against Dr. Octopus here. But I think the... Okay, so we get a nice heavy punish there. And I want to throw a special 2 here. Oh, he throws his special 2. I want to see if we can punish it this time. And we are a bit closer this time, so it was easier to punish. And we go into a special 2. He has a few ruptures on him. And that takes him most of the way down. And in fact, the ruptures do take him the rest of the way down there. Okay, so I think now we're actually in the quest directly after that one you saw with Silver Surfer and Dr. Octopus. The quest right after that in Act 8. And this one has a nice weapon node where if it's disabled, I think you deal like triple damage on your special 2s, which is obviously great for a champion like Tigra, who is all about her special 2 for damage. We get a nice heavy punish of his heavy attack there. Oh no, it's the heavies that you get the bonus damage from. Sorry, not the special 2s. That's why our heavies are hitting so hard. It might be heavy assault, like 500% damage, maybe. That might be it. The one special 2 gets him down there, 25 hits. Obviously, we had a lot of help from the nodes, but yeah, she can go pretty crazy on some fights when the nodes suit her. And then we got a Venom here, same nodes, so 500,000 health. And Venom's heavy was a bit more tricky to punish just because it's so quick. And he recovers from it a lot quicker than Iron Fist does, I believe. But I think we did get a few ruptures from punishing his heavy though. We didn't. I just wanted to keep the neutralizer up there. But we didn't quite get the neutralizers on there, the ruptures on there. We were a bit too slow. But I think if we did do it a bit faster, we might have got the ruptures. I just blocked the special 2 there because I'm not great at dexing it in special 2. And our sensors are actually almost fallen off, but we do throw a special 2 only with like 1 or 2 ruptures, so it doesn't do much damage. I still need to get better at just building up more ruptures before throwing a special 2. But we get a heavy punish there of a special 1. I don't think it applied any ruptures though. And I think we want to throw a special 1. That gives us our primal sense. And I'm still blocking the special 2, but I was able to just punish the end of it. That gives him 1 rupture, I think. Got clipped by the special 1 there. You can see I'm not being shy with how bad I am with Tigra. Still got a lot to learn, but we get the weapon node disabled now, so now our heavies are dealing a lot more damage. I think to disable the weapon node, you had to like knock them down when they're backwards against the wall, so that was a bit tricky for Venom because he's so aggressive. Okay, so another path in Act 8.1, and this is actually a path which has Acid Wash, but it also has the node where when Mystics throw a special attack, they apply poisons, which can stack up to be pretty potent. And there's also Combat Deja Vu Unblockable, so if we repeat the same attack twice in a row, he'll get an unblockable buff, but with our neutralizers we can prevent those unblockable buffs from appearing, of course. And Thor's heavy is very tricky to punish. Well, not very tricky to punish, but it's a bit easier when his backing is against the wall. We got clipped a bit there, but you can see with the poison and Acid Wash, and the prowesses we get from one of the nodes. I didn't quite get the punish in there, but we did get that one, which is good. Yeah, so I'm still really the biggest thing I need to practice with the Tigra is just the spacing and the timing with her heavy attacks. Because if you can just master her heavy attack, that's all you've mastered Tigra. Because once you can get her heavy attack really down and confident with that, you can pretty much handle anything. Not anything, because there's a lot of champions that she doesn't really match up well against, but there are a lot of annoying champions in Battlegrounds like Gallon, Hulkling, Gore. She does take down really quickly. Cersei's another one as well, so I can't wait to just see what she's like in Battlegrounds against those sort of champions. And it is a bit easier because they have so many buffs as well, but there's also, you still got to be good with the heavy spacing and the timing, like I just said. So we got Star-Lord here also on the path, and you can see that even without too many ruptures, well, we did have actually quite a few ruptures on him, but that special was doing ridiculous damage with the Acid Wash poison on him. And the paralysis, I think we had 2, yeah. So he goes down really, really quickly. Okay, so I thought it might as well show a bit of Cavalier EQ gameplay, even though rank 4s are very overpowered for Cavalier event quest. Hopefully we get Thronebreaker or something soon as a difficulty. Yeah, I wanted to see how well she did on the Mystic one. She's not the best matchup because she doesn't really nullify. She's more of a neutralizer, of course, so she's not able to get the permanent prowesses like champs such as, you know, the better nullifiers. Unfortunately, we ate the heavy there. You can actually punish Super Scrolls heavy. You just got to be really, really tight with the timing because you got to be able to, because he can very easily recover before your heavy gets in, which is the same for a lot of champions. So being able to just being able to understand, I think champions' recovery time is really important for Tigra. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what I've been learning with this, is that you got to really understand how long champions recover between heavy attacks and stuff, and special attacks as well. Like you saw Gambit was able to dash back way too quickly before our heavy attack landed. So, and you know, his heavy attack is really, really quick. So it's very hard to get a heavy punish in for a champion like Gambit. We got a nice special 2 there though. Alrighty, so last part of the video. I don't want to make this video too long because while Tigra is really cool, there's a lot of stuff that I'm sure she can handle. I know she can handle, but it's a bit above my skill level at the moment. But here, this is a fight that my buddy Zuzu requested I do. This is the Rage Cable in the final quest of Act 6, the Grandmaster chapter. So Tigra is really good for Rage because she can, if she does trigger the Fury buffs, she can neutralize them. Well, not, she can't neutralize like multiple at a time, but she can do really well. Now I thought we could phase Cable Special 2, and we can do it. It's just very, very sketchy, I think. But we were able to phase and heavy punish his Special 2. And I thought you could do it with the Special 1 as well, but it was a bit trickier with the Special 1. But we get a Special 2 off here, and there's also Life Cycle as well, so we do have to make sure that that thing is down when he goes down, and we punish there with a heavy, and the Ruptures just finish him off there. So yeah, that was the Rage Cable in Act 6. So like I said earlier, Tigra is an amazing champion, but you do have to also be a really good player to be able to use her effectively. And I think I'm capable of getting better with Tigra for sure, and being able to use her effectively in battlegrounds especially. That's the main reason why I ranked her up, to be a really potent battlegrounds attacker, because she's a very deadly attacker in the right scenario and in the right hands, of course, as well. Because I've seen some really impressive takedowns of like mole mans and man things and such. That's definitely a bit beyond my skill level at the moment, but hopefully we can handle that soon. So you can see a SIG 140 at the moment. I don't really have many SIG stones at all, but I do want to get her to SIG 200 as soon as possible, because I think that takes her starting duration up to like 12 seconds, which is definitely not insignificant. So yeah, hopefully SIG 200 soon. Going to be spending a lot of my Battlegrounds tokens in the store to get 6 stones, of course. Yeah, can't wait to use her next season. She's theoretically going to be really good for the Victory Track node, because she'll be able to neutralize any armor buffs, which is an important ability to have. But yeah, so so if you guys have any like fights you recommend I do to like practice with Tigra, get better with her, do let me know, please, like on Discord or in the comment section. Please let me know which fights I should be looking at to get better with her. I know Winter Soldier's a good one actually, because you know with the timing of the heavy punish and the special facing the Special 1 and stuff, that's good practice as well, and I've been doing that. I'm getting better with fighting Winter Soldier. But yeah, if you have any other fights you want me to you recommend with practicing Tigra, please let me know. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm really happy to have Tigra at rank 4. She is an amazing champion. Really happy to have a neutralizer at rank 4. I probably yeah, it was tough because I do have Rintra at rank 3 as well, but I don't like rank 4 and Undoot champs. I know he doesn't need his awakened ability, but they just don't look. It just like kind of icks me out if I see a champion rank 4 who's not awakened, but that's just me. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips with Tigra that you want me to know about, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
That